Welcome back to Cornflakes Crib, and thanks for sticking around for part 2 of the Football Manager career. We were with Coventry City as we aim to take them back to the leagues of their glory days years ago, and we are straight into the matches today. The continuation of the friendly build-up pre-season to the League One, and today we have a match against Burton. And we're going to have a quick look at our lineup before heading straight to the action. Now again, we've stuck with the same formation and pretty much the same kind of team. We've got Murphy in goal, Adams and Christie the wing backs, and of course Webster and Willis in the central defence. Barton and Musa continue their roles in central midfield, and Fleck and Baker stay on as the attacking wingers. And of course Mansett and Clark will lead the team up front, striking for goal. So that's the team we've got for this match. Similar kind of formation, and we're going to get down and see how we get on against Burton. Into our second match of our pre-season build-up today, and we have a friendly against Burton, also League 2 team, and they will be looking for a good challenge against the League 1 team from Coventry. And straight away, it was Burton with the first chance for Key, who knocks one in and gives Burton the 1-0 advantage very early on, just after 17 minutes. The team a division lower, and Burton from League 2 has started off well and got themselves 1-0 up. Baker giving Adams the shot, and there we go. We have 2 goals within 2 minutes of each other, and the score is levelled back up at 1 apiece. So these two teams early on in their pre-season build-up, and it's Burton who are looking the better at the moment of the two. The first team that we've put out for Coventry are looking very poor in this first play-out, as here's Burton again with another chance. Numbers over on the right, and Dwyer has scored the second goal for Burton. And that is just first half domination for Burton. They head to the break 2-1 up as we start the second half again now. And Burton, well, they'll be happy with that. 2-1 up in the first half against the division higher Coventry team. And there's all been goals. Chances taken from both teams in that first half. And we have Coventry finally launching a bit of an attack here from Musa down the right-hand side, looking for a support back in midfield. Lawton, as you can tell, subs have come on about this time, and they did make a good impact. They attacked well, the whole team, but they need a lot more work, and the substitutes made a lot more impact than the first team did, as here's a cross from Clark, put in, no! Oh! A deflection taken, that looked like it was a goal for all money. Here's Rankin with the cross from the corner, not going anywhere there, so missed chance there for Coventry, and as you can see, even Berg's on the field, the goalkeeper. And it's Burton with the chance on the ball now. Numbers on attack through Weir. Slowly making their way up defence, standing off. And Key with a chance to make it 3. But brilliant save. Brilliant save from Berg. And he's put Murphy under a big bit of pressure, because Murphy just wasn't performing in these early matches, which is a bit of a concern early on. So plenty of opportunities coming in the second half here, but they're mostly all coming to Burton. Good sliding tackle there from Garner, and here you see all these young under-18 players really coming onto the field now. Good ball inside for Wilson, going a closer. Wilson ties things back up. Cullen Wilson, 2-2 now. Coventry equalising with Burton in about the 70th minute. Still time to play here in the 76th minute now, as the long throw-in has gone straight into the hands of Burton. Not really where they want it to go, and crossed in. Still here for Burton. Shot, but saved from Berg. What a shot from Bignell. And Burton are looking very good here in this matchup, but only 2-2. They'll be disappointed to let Coventry into this match at all with their substitutes. It's another chance with Lawton in midfield. Coventry need to make something of this. Probably don't deserve a result here, but they've got the chance to do it. Rankin, good ball inside, but easily intercepted by Slade. And the defence of Burton is very solid at the moment. Here's Garner, good ball across off the pole. Oh, Thomas. That was his to score right there, and he's hit the post. And wide it goes. We are deep into extra time here, 94 minutes. The whistle, I expect to go any second now. As Bignell takes it down the left. Maybe one last chance here for Burton. The cross comes in. It's a bit too far back. And it's fallen now for Coventry, who will clear it away. And a chance for Wilson on the big long ball. We're still going here. Very far into the match, nearly 95 minutes as Wilson tries to launch an attack through the middle of the defence. Nowhere going there. And Coventry, good work of keeping the ball in hand here. Garner and Norton combining and then eventually go all the way back to Berg. And the ref blows now for full time, 2-2. So the match all ends up now at 2-2 between Burton and Coventry. A big flurry of goals at the start, but eventually petered down to a lot of wasted chances. The stats here, I've decided to compress them a bit. We had a lot of unrelated information that we didn't really want to know about. The core stats are here now. Things like shots, as you can see, Burton nudging that one out off target as well. Coventry did a good job there of their 9 shots, only having 2 off target. Woodwork, that featured just the once with Coventry, and clear-cut chances, that's what matters. 3-2, Burton really butchering, well, a chance to win that match. Possession was 55-45 to Coventry, and in the end, what will probably be the most disappointing will be the average rating. Burton playing a lot better, and only 6.77 for Coventry in their second outing. That is a big area they need to improve on, as well as the percentage of headers won. Just 45%, that's poor. But there we go, 2-2, not a bad result. League 2 side probably should expect to win something like that. Some good news back on the club side of things. Off the field, the transfer embargo has been lifted from Coventry City. The money that they owed to the PFA has now been repaid, and we can now transfer players into the club. We don't have that restriction of the embargo anymore, but we decided to have a little look for some players, see if there's anyone available for free, uncontracted, anything like that, but come to a bit of a stumbling block. So when we're searching for a player, we've decided we've got no scouts, we have no staff at all. We just have the assistant manager and one coach and a couple of under 18 coaches as well. So we decided we need some scouts, we definitely need some scouts. And upon trying to offer contract to someone, we get this. Now, obviously Jose Mourinho is a bad example, but it's someone everyone knows. But everyone gets this. The Coventry board are not willing to sanction new signings while the club is in administration. So that has put a bit of a hamper on signing any new players when we can't even get staff. So there's no point really looking too hard when we can't scout. We have only 2 people coaching the whole squad. And really we need to get out of administration before we can seriously look at bringing anyone in, staff or players. So now we have our third match of the pre-season build-up, and it is against AFC Fylde. Now that is a very odd name, one that I had to look up to say it just quietly. So for the squad lineup for this match, a couple of changes coming in. We now have Berg in goal after his impressive performance last week against Burton. He starts in goal. We have Adams and Christie again on the fullback roles, and Webster in central defence, but he has a new companion now with Urquhart coming in the central defence with him. In the midfield, Lawton takes his place alongside Musa, and Fleck and Baker resume their roles as the attacking wingers. Wilson and Clark now combine together up front as the strikers. Let's head down to see how we can go in today's match, another away match against AFC Fylde. So these guys are a non-league team, so really this is the big time. We need a big performance here, really, in a summary, in a nutshell, when we have a good attacking opportunity. Straight away, Wilson did a little double dally with the headers, and Wilson scores and falls over and clutches his knee. Well, that's not the best. Don't worry, he's not injured. We have a few changes to this match, so it was interesting to see how they went for this one. We got off to a great start, and the goals, well, they just kept coming for us. Here's Clark on the attack. We're 1-0 up. And then Wilson pretty wide open again for another shot. Takes his time. Top corner. Wilson's got a double in a matter of minutes. 12 minutes gone. Coventry were up 2-0. And it was all one-way traffic. And a bit of a one-man show for that matter, with Wilson grabbing a double early on. 19 minutes gone, and Coventry looking like they're on the attack again. Here's Clark. Bit of a tackle from behind, a shocking play back inside Wilson. Hat-trick, 20 minutes gone, and it is 3-0. Callum Wilson. 3 goals inside 20 minutes, and Coventry was, well, really asserting some authority over this non-league club in this first half, but they were going to fight back, and here they are through Duncan. Wide open ball for Keel, who drives at the goal, but a brilliant save from Burge. He stopped that play in its tracks, but a corner is called. Here's Cranson. Good close. Sure, what a corner that was, but a brilliantly saved from Burge. So half time, and it was 3-0 to Coventry. And AFC Fylde have some big time work to do here in the second half. Burge has been impressive as he was in the second match. And, well, he's looking very good here at the moment. Here's Coupland. They're looking to have an attack here, Fylde, and they've got through their man. Back inside ball, and there it is! Off the pole. Brilliant goal for Cal. Using the post to his advantage, and they now are 3-1. And that will be a massive reward for the non-league club. I guess having a team like Coventry coming to play in this match will be a huge boost for them. Here's Musa on the attack. Wilson again. Flips it back for Lawton, who goes over the top. A nice ball for Baker. Wilson, goal at his mercy. He has got 4. And it is 4-1. Coventry. Hopefully going to show some of this form in the league matches. Here they are again on attack. Musa. Long ball upfield, and Wilson steps inside the defence. He's through and home inside the post by a millimetre. And Wilson has 5. What an attacking play from Callum Wilson. An amazing play, an amazing match from Wilson. 5-1. What an amazing scoreline, but this is the domination you'd expect as a ref blows a whistle. 5-1 the final score. And looking at the stats, it was all Coventry, all blue, sky blue domination on the graphs. Now just a note, that was a massive display from Wilson. He got the perfect 10 rating. Now there's not very often that's happened in my FM experience at all. A perfect 10, 5 goals, you can't fault the man. He was outstanding. But against, of course, non-league side AFC Fylde, you have to expect that, I guess, from a team in League 1. Onto the stats, it was really domination. Shots 15-7. Woodwork, no one managed to hit that today, which is good. They were either in or out. Clear-cut chances, only 2 for Coventry, yet they managed to score 5 goals. Possession, that was pretty much dead even, and all facets of the game, passing, tackling and heading, were all high 60%. And of course the average rating of 7.85 was extremely impressive, along with the fact that there was no cards in that match at all. So domination for Coventry, they win that one 5-1, and that'll be a real boost for their confidence, even though it was only against a lowly non-league side, but they got the job done. Despite the good news of a big win for Coventry, things off the field weren't looking too good, as some key players started complaining about wanting to move to bigger clubs. Some players like Cyrus Christie, their most important goalkeeper Joe Murphy also wanting to move to a bigger club, and winger John Fleck complaining wanting to move to a bigger club. But that wasn't their only worries. They also had concerns about finance, reputation and club growth upon further conversations with the players. So that wasn't the best outcome from these matches, but they all want to be sold in the transfer window. I'm going to try and put that off and see if they change their mind. Hopefully that one will be, time will tell. Okay, so squad numbers are a bit of a key thing for some players, and with the announcement of the squad numbers, we'll have a bit of a look as to who have picked up the numbers they wanted to see in the build-up to the League 1 season starting in a couple of weeks' time. So main things, of course, that the media's like to have a look at is Webster giving up the number 4 shirt to Connor Thomas. You know, a lot of these players have preferred shirts, so The reason for these swaps are because of these. Webster is now having number 6 shirt. Willis has got the previously vacant number 5 shirt. Fleck has given up the 7 shirt to Leon Clark, and of course Fleck will be now wearing number 10 shirt instead. Leon Clark has given up 9 to Manset, who he has definitely wanted number 9, so Clark has changed to number 7 as well. Musa will wear number 11 because he wanted that number as well, and no one already had it, so no chance for swapping around there for anyone. And there of course is the full numbers at the bottom there for the whole Coventry squad for the upcoming season in the Sky Bet League 1. So upon that massive victory over AFC Fylde, they've come now to what will be now their 4th pre-season match for the build-up to League 1, and they have possibly their hardest opposition of date coming up against Charlton. Now the team we've gone for is on the back of a good performance from who played in the last match. So we've kept Berg in goal, and Webster and Urquhart again starting in defence, along with Christie and Adams on the wings. Barton pairs this time with Musa in the midfield, with Fleck and Baker staying on the wings, and of course Wilson will stay up front alongside Clark. So it's Coventry versus Charlton in this 4th pre-season friendly match. So this is a big game here for Coventry. Charlton are a championship side, and it is a home match here at Sixfield Stadium. As Charlton get off to a flying start through Wood from the corner, and the set piece defence not working too well there at all. 1-0 to Charlton, and Berg, well, he won't be too pleased with that at all. So this match against Charlton, we got a decent crowd of 1,658 as Clark had a shot, had a chance, and Wilson butchering that one, trying to mix and match what's happening with some interesting statistics from the match. It's still Coventry on attack, so a good crowd we got today for today's match, and it's going to be very important that we get money from gate receipts, as Musa has an attack through the middle looking for Baker. He can't find him. And look at Charlton, how quickly they turn defence into attack. Big chance for them. Numbers on attack. Green looks outside for Wilbraham, puts the volley away, and it's 2-0 for Charlton. That is a really big play from Charlton with the numbers in attack, patience and perseverance. Oh, brilliant work from them there. And straight back on attack they are, 2-0 up. Charlton here, it's still just over 30 minutes on. Pritchard looking for Cousins out on the wing. A good crowd here for Coventry. They'll be disappointed as Stevens takes a shot, but Berg deals with that one easily. Highlights are plenty in this first half. It's all Charlton though as they lead 2-0. Attacking hard here at Sixfield Stadium. The defence been very poor so far from Coventry. As it's still attacking here for Charlton through Green. Nice lobbed cross to the middle, but headed away just from Webster. And look how easily possession turned over for Charlton, as here comes Baker on the right hand wing. He has a bit of company, looks inside for Musa, who now puts on the speed. Gets away from a couple players and looks for Clark, who goes back. So good patient build up here from Coventry. They're 2-0 down and they need something special. Clark, good through ball here for Wilson, takes a shot, deflected again, and Fleck puts a finishing touches on it. Double deflection, and left winger Fleck puts the final touch on it, and he puts Coventry on the scoreboard. 2-1 now. Charlton still heavily in control of this match. Berg with the goal kick, goes long, and still Charlton easily turning over the possession with intercepted headers, as Wilson is on the ball now. The impressive one-man band from last match. 5 goals. Christie out on the wing, attacking very high up as Wilson crosses in nicely for Fleck, puts in a double. And we're all tied up at 2-2. Fleck with a pair, and he has played very well indeed. Still just over 20 minutes to go for Charlton to steal this one in the second half. This is the first highlight of the second half. So a lot of action, 4 goals, 2-2. And oh, huge tackle from Baker on Stevens. But no call from the ref. Fair tackle. And Coventry with the ball in hand now. A lot of substitutes again coming onto the field in these friendly pre-season matches. See how the depth in this team goes, because knowing the way these seasons are, they're very long and they're very arduous. And a good ball in here for Wilbraham. How did he not get that in off the pole? And then Murphy on as well, substituting, has cleaned up all the crumbs on the floor for Coventry. And there it is, final whistle. Not many highlights at all, but 2-2 was the final score for that match. And Coventry, well, they'll be pleased with how they've played in that match, because Charlton, as we're saying, championship side, you know, that's a good scalp to get a draw at home against Charlton. Now, there was a bit of an injury from that match. Wilson, the goal scoring phenomenon, has been injured for 6 to 8 days, which won't affect us too much, but hopefully we don't see too many more of those injuries. There was a lot of blown chances in that match for Coventry as we look through the stats. 15 shots, but only 6 on target. That is a bit of a concern. And, of course, blocked shots. We were putting away a lot of shots at the defenders. 3 clear-cut chances for us, and we only managed 2 goals, but that's not bad at all. Possession, we definitely held our own in there, just getting nudged out 52% to 48%. A lot of free kicks in that match. Charlton were a lot heavier on defence, giving away 19 free kicks. And of course we gave away the 10 fouls as well. Not too bad, not too unpleased with that at all. Again, the headers were down against a better side, down to 51%. That again is becoming a bit of a concern. But as for passes and tackles, again, around 70-80% is very good indeed. 2 yellow cards, yep, that's not bad. And an average rating of 7.13, outrating Charlton, who are only 6.98. Pleased with that, and overall pleased with the result. So the final match in our pre-season build-up here is against Nuneaton, who they are our final match, and they are also our feeder club as well, coming from the Skrill Premier. And we've gone for a pretty good, probably first choice lineup for this matchup, our last real hit out before the season starts. So we've gone with Murphy in goal, Christie and Adams again, the fullbacks, Webster and Willis returning in central defence, Barton and Musa holding down that central midfield role along with Fleck and Baker on the wings. With the injury to Wilson, sees Manset return to partner Clark up front. So let's see how we get on with our final pre-season friendly match. So another away match here at Nuneaton, and well, a good crowd turned out for this one too. Getting a team like Coventry down here at a Skrill Premier League stadium is a good coup for them, and we are for the first time in our away strip of the yellow and blue, not in the usual sky blue of Coventry. And we will expect again, as it was with the non-league team, and oh, shot a goal. Oh, it's all on, and Manset gets the first goal for Coventry off another deflection in defence. So it's working for us at the moment, but it's still becoming a concern. As we were saying, against these lower teams, we really need to make sure we dominate these matches. We played pretty well, and already Manset has looked very good as he swings it wide for Fleck. Oh, what a shot from Fleck! Completely wrong footing the keeper, and it is 2-0 to Coventry. 18 minutes gone, and a great start from Fleck and Manset. Again intercepted from Willis. The ball goes long, and Musa has it in midfield. He goes up the right-hand side for Baker, who's going inside through the defence. Chops a nice cross for Fleck. Oh, what a save! Belshaw. Fleck from the corner. Comes in to the middle, and Walker heads it away. Again crossing very quickly. Manset volley. Oh, what a shot from Barton. Nearly had it. And 2-0 it is at half time. Coventry leading this one over Nuneaton. And they look odds on to secure, well, just their second victory of this pre-season build-up. Long throw goes downfield, and York has it. Brown, a chance, a rare attacking chance here as they go wide for Bell. Slow build up here. Two teams on the brink of the start of a new season. Here's Armson. Give it away. Oh, nicely for York. He's close to the goal. Can he get it in for some support? Brilliant ball for Bell. York off the pole. And it's all going on. A big wasted chance, but I'm pretty sure there was an offside there. Still here for them. And a good cross coming in, but no one at home, and Murphy claims that one easily and diffuses the attack. And Coventry can launch something from themselves here. Christie missing that one completely. And they have a chance down the left again. Another poor shot coming in from the left side. It probably was more supposed to be a cross, but a very poor one at that. And cleared away from Murphy again. Brown with it. Midfield here. Still attacking. Norneaton. Here's Brown. A good chance for Brown. Trips it over the top, but Murphy didn't need to do anything. It was always too heavy. And it is all one-sided here. Norneaton and Blue are dominating the second half. But here's Mansett breaking away from the header. And it's going to be Morn in the midfield. Popping it wide for Fleck, who gets the easy tap in. And it's 3-0 Coventry. Oh, that's heartbreaking stuff. Coventry just attacking back after absorbing so much pressure for so long. And they just easily put one past you. Here's Fleck looking to close this game out here. 90 minutes gone. It's 3-0 for Coventry. Trainer has it in midfield. And the ref has blown the whistle. Coventry do it easily. 3-0. And the match stats quickly for the last match of the pre-season build-up against Norneaton Town. And it is all yellow going on there. The only dominant blue is woodwork and fouls. It was a big-time Coventry domination. 25 shots to 8. That is big. On target 13 to 3. That is also very big. Clear-cut chances, well, there was 4 for Coventry. They didn't really take full use of those at all, but 3-0, they'll be more than happy with that possession. This time edging this one out 53 to 47. Once again, we head down to the tackles, passes and headers. Again, mid to high 70s, more than happy with that. No yellow cards, which is very good, and an average rating of 7.67 is also very, very good. Happy with that. Happy with the pre-season build-up. We'll review the matches at the end, but that is a good way to finish with a big 3-0 victory. So nearing the end of the month, we got a couple of offers for Lee Berg, the goalkeeper who has been quite a sensation this month in a few matches, really playing above his ability. But in the end, because we're still in administration, the club administrators have taken over and have pretty much signed him away, but for a good fee. So I'm not too displeased about Lee Burge going for 300k. It's better than the 20k offer we had from someone else, Cardiff I think, may not be. But anyway, Reading is the one that's got him in the end. And we have a healthy 300k, and he is out of here, which just leaves us with one first team goalkeeper in Mr. Joe Murphy. And of course, on top of that, with Lee Burge going at the end of the month, just the last week of the month of July, we also had 4 players go out on loan, and they are just all under 18 players getting out there for some match experience and really to lower our wage bill a bit. But there's 4 under 18 players going out, and of course 300k for Lee Burge. And of course, just before the start of any new season, we need to choose the captains for the upcoming League One season. So we have gone with Carl Baker and Andy Webster as the captain and vice-captain for the season. That is pretty much just picking on from where they were last year with Carl Baker, and Andy Webster is really, really a key player in the squad. So the suitability for him to take that role was very good, but that is who will be leading us for the season, and well, that was a pretty easy choice really. For the star player of the month, you cannot go past 21-year-old Callum Wilson. Played in 4 of the 5 pre-season matches, missed that last match against Norneaton, but played of course the matches before that, scoring 6 goals. But the real big thing was that perfect 10 rating and those 5 goals versus AFC Fylde. He was outstanding in that match. Got a one against Burton as well. and had an average rating of 7.63 for those 4 matches, which obviously was inflated by that 10, but anyone who scores 5 goals and scores a perfect 10 deserves Player of the Month. So that goes to Mr. Cullen Wilson. So pre-season build-up is done and dusted. We have played our 5 friendly matches, securing 3 draws and 2 wins, scoring a whole pile of goals. What would that be? 14 goals, and conceding 7. So that's a very good result, I think. Of course, most of the goals being scored against the lower oppositions, but the most important thing was not losing to Charlton. That was the big result, and putting the big scores against the lower league and non-league teams. So that's our build-up done, a very good build-up, and we look forward to our first match against Crawley in just a couple of days. It's the 1st of August now, so this is look back on July, just 3 days away for the match against Crawley, and of course the Capital One Cup, and so on after that. Of course, TV match against Bristol City, that'll be a good income for that coming up next month, the month of August. Where we have a whole pile of matches coming up, so that's going to be a long part. Maybe we'll split that 1 and 2, see how we go, and that will do us for July. It has been a very good month, a very good build-up, and we will hope to see you back here for the review of August coming up very soon. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Remember, if you have any ideas or submissions for the series you want to put forward, leave them in the comments or wherever you want to. Get them to me. Any players, remember we are playing with real players, so I suggest signings, I guess, when we get out of the administration would be good. Hopefully we get some new buyers coming soon, but who knows how that's going to go. Look forward to the start of the Skybet League 1 coming very soon, and I hope I can rely on your company for that one. Part 3 coming away soon. Stay tuned for that, and of course thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, take care.